All right, Sam. So let's talk about that approach shot on the last hole. Okay, I kind of filmed your pre-shot routine. Before I say anything and talk about what I saw, I want you to verbalize to me kind of your process, your routine. I've seen it a bunch of times, but I want you to tell me kind of what you're thinking, what your process is about everything you do before you hit a shot.
Gotcha. So I have the shot made up in my mind before I even really grip the club. And then when I do grip the club, I stand a little bit behind the ball and a little bit to the left, and I just try and get the feeling of what I'm trying to do. It might be like one or two half practice swings.
Just until you kind of get that feeling.
Right.
Okay.
Yep. So it's not a set number by any means. And then like that shot for me was 67 yards, which is quite an awkward number.
Okay.
So that's when I would go into, when I get over the ball, just getting the feeling of, for that particular shot, how far I want to take the club back, and kind of the tempo that I want to bring the club to the ball.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's pretty simple.
How do you go about picking a target to aim at? Like there on 67 yards, you're probably taking dead aim.
Dead aim.
Okay.
Picking a target is just evaluating the conditions. So we don't have any wind right now.
Unusual.
Right. Very unusual for Nebraska. But what kind of trouble is there? What's my miss? And then once I have that all figured out, I'll pick a line.
Okay. And are you picking intermediate target?
I don't do that.
Okay.
I know a lot of guys will pick, like, just to align the club face, like maybe something 2 yards in front of their ball. I've always been like a behind the hole or behind the target guy. So maybe like a tree or the side of a house or a window or something like that.
Gotcha. You're more big picture?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Let this car pass. So I saw pretty much, that's what I would imagine was going through your head. I saw the practice swings, little half, getting that feel. And on that shot, it was very close to matching, almost mirroring exactly the type of shot you were hitting. And I heard you kind of say it, and maybe I got it in the end of that video, but you said, I'm okay with that because I felt like what I did was what I wanted to do. It just didn't, the feel wasn't the right feel. Right?
Not a big enough swing.
So that was good, and we'll talk about post-shot routine, but I like that little evaluation you did. But I like how you go through that. You've got the shot picked, you've got your club picked, you pick a target in the background, you're feeling the shot, and then you step in and you try to just recreate what you did. Right. And we talked about that kind of on the first tee, is that confidence and really trusting that, and just go with it. Pull that trigger. If you don't feel comfortable, step off. You know, if you're like, maybe that wasn't the right feel, come off of it, get that feel back, and then step in, because you got to be confident. You can execute the shot that you want to execute. You just got to trust it. So if you're not trusting it, step off, come back, reset, refocus. Right, be good. Awesome.
Cool.